Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. In the last video, we finally knocked out the final story mission I had left, Hidden Messages. I was expecting that fully to take multiple days to try to figure out the riddles, but looked like once you got the first part done, which all I did was go back to other planets I hadn't completed and made a guess, and the guess ended out being right. I did a little bit of trial and error in there, so it wasn't quite that straightforward, but it really wasn't as painful as that. And it seemed like once you got the first clue solved, it showed you if you hovered over the map if you were on the right mission. So that was actually relatively straightforward. So today what I want to do is I'm going to take another crack at soloing a Netracell. So the last time I attempted this, I was using the Felarks. I have since relatively recently been using the Torid a bit, and I have a suspicion that that's going to be the element that will put this over the top to allow me to get through it. I did it with my clan leader as a duo. They weren't attacking anything. They were just in there watching me, and I went down with 4% left. And really what the issue was just energy economy. I wasn't getting orbs to drop, and I didn't have enough to pull my abilities back out, and I just got completely overwhelmed in the final little bit I had to go. But I suspect that the Torid is going to help the cause. Now, I did mention this before. Yes, I did purchase a Tier 5 Arcane Energize, but for the purposes of my test, I want to leave it on the one that I've gotten myself. I suspect that using the top spec Arcane Energize would make this a breeze, but I just want to test with the one that I've actually managed to get myself from running. I think it was Terrorists? I think it was a Terrorist. I haven't done that on film. I only played it with my clan leader. But the Arcane Energize that I have in my possession is just a base. So that's where I'm going to attempt. We're going to see if leaving everything else the same, if swapping to the Torid in lieu of the Felarks is going to make the difference. With any luck, I get through it. And if I don't, I will swap out to the maxed Arcane Energize just to see if that makes a difference in tandem with the Torid. But that's my goal for today. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. With any luck, it shouldn't be super long. But that's all we're doing today. We're just going to pop in and see if I can solo a Netracell. So I am solo. We're going to head straight over. It is a new week. Sanctum Atomica. And I'm going to hop in with no cuts here so that you know definitively that, yes, the loadout that I just showed you is exactly what I'm running into this with. So we're going to pop straight in. Oh, yep. I guess I need to talk to Tag for first, huh?
Hey.
Netracells.
In my humble opinion, you'll last. Let's crack that thing.
All right. Well, I appreciate your humble opinion. But with any luck, I actually get through it, bud. I'm only going to do a quick little bit of energy in the pool before I head out. Yep, I'm good with having the Hound. So let's just grab these keys. Gonna do one more quick cast.
Ready? To leave the anchor hold, access that terminal. The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on it.
Okay, let's just get out of the way of that. We know where we're headed. I do like to break some stuff along the way because you'll usually get some orbs pop out while you're doing it. Not always, but usually. All right, so first one down. Okay, just had to make sure I wasn't about to drop off a cliff's edge because you never really know. this way. Alright. Check my energy real quick. Nope, I haven't found any more. So I'll do a quick another cast there. That's just to get a little more going in the background as we're making forward progress. We'll break this stuff while we're here. Nope. Having bum luck with energy orbs dropping out of the containers I'm breaking, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I will throw page flight on in the background though. That's always going to help the cause. Nearly there. Right, now we've got our precise location. Just a few hundred meters away. Not that bad. I'm going to do another quick cast just to get a little more in the background as we move forward.
That's the Netracell.
Alright, so we definitely want that on, we definitely want that on, and we definitely want that on.
Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
And we'll just nuke the room. I'm making sure that I can see see that thing, get rid of that. Now I'm going to swap and grab my Torid. This is where it gets a little nutty in here sometimes. When you get the void rigs that you've got to deal with in the middle of this, they can make it a bit tricky. Nope, some stuff.
What's going on with
Okay.
Netramites?
So now we've got our Netramites.
Take them out.
Before I head in there to do that, just a little insurance policy in the background. It's telling me it's in here somewhere. Probably below me. Nope, I can't get to it from there. Don't see it up in there, so it's got to be down here, right? Probably through here. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Alright, just get that group cleared. Another void rig. Get rid of this guy. Oh, I think he's being protected by them. Yeah, those things are properly annoying. Melt, 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 melt. Come on, you stupid thing.
Security level dropping. Don't quit now. You gotta know what's in that Netracell.
Alright, we're halfway, guys. Alright, this is the part where it's gonna get nutty, because I'm out of energy, so I've got to get out of the way for just a minute. We can come back. The fight's not going anywhere. We just got to get some more energy in here. Energy in the till. Got some energy down there. Great. Get our overshield up. Get our page flight out. Melt the group. That's exactly what we needed. All right. Stay off of the shade light. Get rid of that thing. These guys. Here's our next Netromite. Alright guys, so far so good.
These damn Netramites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
I don't know if it's telling me it's this way or if it's the opposite direction. I really wish they would put different indicators in lieu of the same color for different things. I guess it's not the end of the world, but it would be a nice quality of life change if there were clearly delineated, this notification color is for this, everything else is for other stuff. Oh, these guys are so annoying. It said mercy, I saw it. There we go. Got another void rig. Always a fun time. Melt, 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 melt. Yeah, Torid definitely is the great equalizer in here when you're trying to solo, for sure, for sure. Massive, massive difference. Okay, now we're going to back up for a second. We're very close to having it. I am not about to risk going down until I get some overshield in place. Hey, hey, I'll pick up a little Baka. Yeah, we're not going to play with fire, guys. No reason to push it until it's safe to do so. Also got to get these things inside of the area where they can see me as well, so there's that. And there it is. Alright guys, so yeah, didn't even have to swap to the maxed out Arcane Energize. Torid made all the difference in the world. Frankly, it was like playing a completely different
grab and go. Can't wait to see what you got when you get back here.
Completely different fight. That's how it felt. Alright, pretty sure I grabbed everything I need. Yep.
I wonder
that last corner back there.
Alright.
Now we head out, guys. So that was not too bad at all. Once you have the right equipment for the task at hand, not saying that it couldn't be done with Fel Arcs. Like I said, I came very close. I could probably do it with Fel Arcs. But Torid made just crowd clearing a breeze due to the nature of how the beam weapons in this game work. Tethering to other enemies as you're fighting one gives you way more mileage out of, you know, each damage instance. So that makes a massive, massive difference in not only how it feels to play, but in the outcome there that we got. So let's just look. Damage to, yeah, of course, total kills 222. I mean, that's not that bad. 214 abilities used. That goes to show you still just how intense those are. A lot of pickups, reasonable accuracy on the Torid, even though you're basically blind firing. Yeah, I mean, that worked wonderfully. And now we got one more red Archon shard in the till. So yeah, guys, this is definitely going to be a shorter video today. I know I don't have a ton of shorter videos in my library, so those of you that maybe don't want to sit down and watch an hour-long video, 45, 50-minute video, today this one is for you. I had one task in mind. I set out to accomplish it, and indeed I did. We'll back out. So yeah, that's awesome. So now I have 4 more for the week. Let's see. I guess playing with the group, I could leave the exact same setup, but I may as well alter my loadout while playing with the group because I'm not testing myself for that. I'll just rotate this up to the higher spec Arcane Energize for when I hop in with others to play a little bit of cleanup. But yeah, guys, I had a very sneaky suspicion that swapping Fel Arcs out for the Torid would make all the difference in the world for how that went solo. Sure, there's still a little bit of, okay, you got to wait on the energy orb to drop, and I'm still rolling Xeneric as my main school lens, and I don't see that changing for the vast majority of stuff that I play anytime soon. Yes, I know there's all sorts of other perks that come along with the other schools, but, you know, the Xeneric to have energy on demand from your operator form, I mean, that is just such a massive boon, especially playing, you know, Dante, a high-cost caster frame. Yeah, it makes a big difference. But, yep, as ever, we're going to finish wrapping up our Archon shards for the week. I'm just going to take stock of where we're sitting. Just got another red. Okay, so I could make one more Tau Forged red. I don't have any base yellows. I do have 2 Tau Forged yellows. So I could take 1 Tau Forged red, 1 Tau Forged yellow, make another Tau Forged amber that I could pop into my Mesa Prime build. I also obviously have strongly been thinking about Ember, who is also one of my personal favorite frames. Another one that I think I use probably better than average for how I perform with them. I mean, I would argue for sure my top three are going to be Dante, Rhino, and Ember. If I had to place a fourth underneath it, just because I've got more playtime in with them in the saddle, granted, I don't think in many recordings Octavia is cheese. I mean, yeah, you can grab Octavia and get through what you need to get through. But I would probably say Daggett would be certainly in my top five. Once you have her augment mod in, it makes a world of difference going into her spectral form. Oh yeah, Frost. Frost is for sure in the top five as well. Yeah, and you can see that there's a common theme here. The frames with whom I perform best, that I like best, of course, Revenant, because he's basically invincible, are the high survivability frames. That's the ones I find the most enjoyable to use, because then I can just focus on the gunplay. I can cast what I want to cast without being too concerned about, oh my gosh, am I about to go down? Am I about to go down? Do I have enough energy in the tank to cast this ability to keep me on my feet? Yeah, I mean, and I know I've got a lot to play around with, and they're all fun, but for me, at the stage where I am in this game, they are not all viable options for Steel Path yet. We will get there, but not quite yet. But guys, anyway, that is going to do it for today, short and sweet. I wanted to finally solo a Netracell, and mission accomplished. The, aspect that tipped it into my favor was unquestionably the Torid Incarnon. That weapon is an absolute beast. I stand by it. Is it always going to be the most fun thing to bring into everything you're doing in the game? Absolutely not. And of course, there's other beam weapons that I have that I also find fun, which I do use in the background, like the Tenet. Is it the Tenet Glaxian? I have the sister weapon. I feel like it's called the Tenet Glaxian. I kind of want to double check this real quick before I leave, because Yep, the Tenet Glaxian. I mean, there's a ton. Obviously, I still have a fair chunk of weapons to go after, but that's okay. We've got what we've got, and, I'll just leave this and I'll reset for the next recording. But yeah, guys, that is it. I got through it. I feel really good about getting through it. Even though, yes, I did use the Torid, but look, I'm playing solo. It was just to prove that I could do it. I came close with the Fellarks. I'll probably go back to retest it with the Fellarks at some point. But yeah, for sure, the Torid is the great equalizer. Got through it without a hitch. Guys, as always, I do sincerely appreciate you checking in, and we will catch you on the next one.